Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and right now I'm gonna dive right into good old season 4 of Apex Legends and see about my take on it. And well, you'll see just how I kinda like this type of thing that Respawn are doing right now. Anyway, pretty much what Respawn did was pretty much change up the map of this game as well as give us an awesome legend. And sure, those changes may not seem all that big and flashy as giving us a whole brand new map like in Season 3, but I will say that these changes definitely changed the map for the better. One, it shake up and break up some of the most important places that were available in Season 3, like the good old capital city has been split right in half with a huge lava pit. So it means that you can basically choose 2 areas to loot instead of 1, which is pretty cool. But also, it adds a little bit more of a up-down type of thing, more of a altitude or high ground advantage, if you so please. And also there's the fact that you can't exactly, well, jump off to your death in the thing. Like, sure, you can take damage from the actual heat itself and die, but it's kind of hard to do so unless you've been shot at multiple times. Anyhow, when it comes to other things on the map, you have the huge harvester that is now in place of a fuel depot, which it kind of makes sense. There's a whole lot of cover in an area where there's an absolute ton of traffic because it bottlenecks everybody to go to the circle. As well as the many other tunnels that already exist, Fuel Depot was one of the biggest bottlenecks that you can get to and was the most sketchy gunfights took place, which sometimes were good, sometimes were pretty annoying. So with Harvester, I think it provides a bit more cover and whatnot than just an open field like Fuel Depot. And also, it's a good place to land since there's an absolute ton of canisters and whatnot. You can just open up, grab a gun, grab a shield, and just go without having to stay there for a long time trying to get off of somebody else. And pretty much other than that, let's go ahead and move on to Revenant himself. Revenant is a pretty crazy legend, and honestly, he counters everyone because he has one ability: silence. Pretty much what this ability does is gets rid of any abilities that you were thinking of activating. Sure, things that are already activated, like you already placed your healing drone or you already used your ultimate, that can still go on. But if you end up getting suppressed before you activate your ability, you're pretty much toast and you can't use anything. So Wraith, Octane, anybody with an escape type gadget where you can just get out of there, well, Revenant is coming for you because you can't get away from him. And his passive allows him to sneak around stealthily, not just for, picking up banners, although that is very, very useful, but also to move and weave around gunfights that you may not exactly want to be in this, and also it's a thing to use for an escape, as well as a good way to get you into trouble as well. And then the ultimate. The ultimate is absolutely crazy because we've all seen it. It gives you an extra life, but there's a few ways to counter it. One is to simply shoot at it. Like, if you find it and shoot at it, which is kind of easy to do after you've taken one of the death shadows out, because it'll leave a little trail like the Wraith portal back to where it is. So you go over there, take it out stealthily, hopefully, but without the enemies that just appeared there noticing you, and then you take them off. But there's a small thing that you can also do if you're a caustic, and pretty much it's set your traps around it, because when they teleport, they only have 1 tick of health, and they're very weak, so it's pretty easy. But although that opportunity doesn't really present itself most of the time. honestly, the best way to do it is to use the enemy's totem against them. Yes, you can use enemy totems, like you can use a Lifeline's drone if she's not around. And that is some of the best plays in there when you use their own gadget against them. I want to see some crazy stuff, and overall, it's been a whole lot of fun.